until we arrive now at the 1990s. A great time for favorites, and a lot of you had answers, and a lot of you had answers that could give you an edge in this evening's game. Let's see what you were saying. Courtney CO3 said friends also mentioned that sleepovers were all about TGIF, all that programming block on ABC on Fridays had a stranglehold on all of us. Big Boomsy 5, Saved by the Bell, one of my favorites. I even watched every single episode of The College Years, and my pal Amanda, who used to work at Swagbucks, also a huge fan of Saved by the Bell, so we would talk about that a lot, including The College Years, which nobody watched but us. Brief Swagger said Keenan and Kel, Winter Babe 98, Home Improvement, Ivy Young, Friends, Vicky Goddish, Roseanne, Velocicracker, Married with Children, Deborah McCoy, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Wolf Dio, Seinfeld, Lewis W., The Simpsons, Vicky Goddish, Home Improvement. Well, here's a little tip for you. If you've been watching all these Avengers Doomsday clips that keep dropping, today the Russos said these aren't just parts of a trailer, they're stories, they're clues. And I would say a lot of the favorite shows that I picked to share with you are also clues, are also help. Oh, yeah, there we go. Mrs. Bishop watched The College Years, and even the movie where Kelly and Zach got married, it's one where they go to Vegas. Give me any of those Saved by the Bell TV movies. I'll watch any of them. I'll watch all of them. I'll watch Saved by the Bell again. Why not? Is it on Disney? Where can I watch it? Somebody, please tell me, where do I need to go? Is it HBO? Does HBO have it? Is it Peacock? Who has Saved by the Bell? Hurry. Let's all just go watch Saved by the Bell. You know what? We'll play the game instead. We will play the game. All right, Sitcom Week continues here at Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Wrap yourself up in your favorite blanket as you play for today's grand prize. That is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple choice trivia questions about 90s sitcoms will split it. But that's not all. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. Even if you've already been eliminated, for you newcomers, if you win the game today, you get your share of that grand prize. On top of that, any bonus SB that you've earned throughout the game are added on top, in addition to, if you do not win the grand prize. Those bonus SB are still available to you. However, you will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. Lucky for you, if that sounds difficult, it's not. You don't leave early. At the end of the game, a little box appears with a button for you. You click the button, the SB are yours. It's just that easy. So leaving early is the only way to ensure you get nothing. But also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to give yourself another shot at the grand prize. And there are 2 different ways that you can rejoin. One of them is using a single SB, and then, of course, the preferred way to do it is with a free rejoin. And here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game is not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. Yeah, it's just that simple. Stock up. There's all sorts of fun stuff you can do in this app outside of the live game, which obviously is the main attraction. We'll talk more about that later, though, because I want to tell you that each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. And here are the winners from Monday. They have been credited already. Congratulations to them. Starting off 2026 with some major SB. And for those of you who do not see your name up here, who have not yet seen your name up here in the 2 years plus that we have been doing this, do not despair. I have the same encouragement for you that I do every time. For your new folks, it's good for you to hear it too. Keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. All right, now that you have tuned in, it's time to start off this 90s sitcoms game with question number 1. What high school do the characters from Saved by the Bell attend? Is it Eastside High, Bayside High, or Rydell High? We were just talking about this show. What started as a Disney Channel series starring Haley Mill, anybody remember Good Morning Miss Bliss? Saved by the Bell was reimagined as an ensemble teen comedy set at Bayside High in California. Go Tigers! Bayside High, 91% of you getting that one right. That means over 13,300 of you immediately are going, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! But 9% of you are going, I'm so scared. But don't be scared. This is where you rejoin. And of the 9% of you that did not get that, almost all of you did rejoin. We got almost 15,000 people in grand prize contention. Well done. And from here on out, every question you get right nabs you one bonus SB. Let's get into that right now. Here is question number 2. According to the theme song, where was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air born and raised? Is it Pennsauken, East Lansing, or West Philadelphia? I know you all are singing the song. You know it. Of course you do. It's the perfect place for chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and, shooting some b-ball outside of the school, which you can enjoy next time you visit Will Smith's actual hometown. West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. I was in Northeast Philadelphia. I spent some time on the playground. 98% of you getting that one right, though. Well done. Little Fresh Prince in there for you. Somebody said that was their favorite show. And I bet they got it right. Let's move on to question number 3, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. What did Married with Children lead Al Bundy do for a living? Was he a doctor, a shoe salesman, or a repo man? Married with Children's lead character Al Bundy, what did he do for a living? Since his days as a high school football star, everything has gone downhill for Al. Instead of cashing in on those football skills, he's selling women's shoes at the mall. That's right. He is a shoe salesman. 90% of you getting that one right. And a miserable one at that. He's just a miserable guy in general. Played so brilliantly by Ed O'Neill. Just a fantastic actor. They struck gold having him in that role. And only 10% of you getting that one wrong. Well done. And of those people, almost all of them rejoining. This is what we love to see here at Daily Trivia Live as we talk about 90s sitcoms. Let's move on now to question number 4. It is worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Vandelay Industries was a fake import-export company created by which Seinfeld character? Was it George, Jerry, or Elaine? Vandelay Industries. The whole lie is due to a scam to extend unemployment benefits. And since Jerry's number is given as the contact number, George is the one who has to keep answering the phone every time it rings. Vandelay Industries! Vandelay Industries! George is the answer. 82% of you getting that one right. Well done. 11% did say Jerry, but it was not created by Jerry. It was just his phone number that was given out. So George had to keep running in and covering the phone. And then, of course, he's not there when the actual call comes through, because what goes right for those people? They all end up in jail at the end of the show. Spoiler alert, of the 18% of you that did not get that one right, fortunately, about 80% of you were able to rejoin. Still over 13,600 people in grand prize contention. And we're already on to question number 5, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. This could be a tough one. Let's see. Prior to Friends, Jennifer Aniston starred in a short-lived 1990 sitcom adaptation of what 1980s movie? Is it The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Do you know this one? Do you remember it? If you're going to cash in on a popular movie, it's best to strike while the iron is hot, something Fox missed the boat on when they waited 4 years to release a Ferris Bueller TV show. It was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 57% of you getting that one right. I'm impressed. That is a very difficult question. That is actually where I knew Jennifer Aniston from when she appeared on Friends. Is that the girl who was in the short-lived Ferris Bueller's Day Off show? Is that what's going on here? That'll never work. It's her and that kid from She's Going Crazy or Driving Me Crazy, the Tony Danza movie. Anyway, of the 43% of you that did not get that right, about 80% of you, once again, able to rejoin. Well done. We are moving on now to the back half of the game with question number 6. It is worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q6. Which 1990s sitcom starred Queen Latifah? Was it Will and Grace, Living Single, or Blossom? Which of those starred Queen Latifah? She was already a superstar from her work in hip-hop and had a development deal with Fox that she used wisely, joining an ensemble comedy called Living Single and creating some classic television. Living Single is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. Well done. That people don't realize, like, she was the #1 star on that show, and it could have been just her as the lead, but instead she very smartly said, let's do an ensemble show. This is the best script. I think this is going to be a hit. And you know what? She was right. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. The stars of Kenan and Kel first worked together on which kids show? Is it Kids Incorporated, MMC, or All That? Somebody said Kenan and Kel is their favorite show, their favorite 90s sitcom. I bet you they know this one. They had and continue to have incredible chemistry together and are still friends, which makes them a clear choice to spin off. Their Good Burger sketches were one of the biggest highlights from Nickelodeon's All That. All That is the answer. All That is all that. 75% of you getting that one right. Well done. When I saw that show came out, All That, I was like, oh, I'm too young. I would have loved to have been on that show when I was a kid. I don't know that would have happened. They weren't coming to Philadelphia to cast, I bet. I would have had to go to Florida, which we only went on vacation like once. All right. Of the 25% of you that did not get that one right, once again, over a third of you coming back in. There's still over 9,300 people in grand prize contention. Casey did sing the theme. There you go. Jump on it today. We got some All That experts in the crowd. Let's see how they do with question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. On Wings, what musical instrument did Helen Chappell play? Is it the flute, the cello, or the piano? Do you remember Wings? It is a Cheers spinoff. We'll talk about that in just a moment. This distant spinoff of Cheers had a cast of comedic killers, one of which was Crystal Bernard, who became a singer-songwriter after playing concert cellist. Helen Chappell, she played the cello. Cello, 88% of you getting that one right. Well done. It's somewhat uneven, but also very good. Thomas Hayden Church, Tony Shalhoub, Tim Daly, Steven Weber, Crystal Bernard, Amy Yazbek, so many great, Rebecca Scholl, just great actors, great comedians on that show, and fun one. They're all on Nantucket Island in that little airport. Let's move on, though, to question number 9, second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. On Friends, which character becomes a surrogate for her brother's triplets? Is it Phoebe, Monica, or Rachel? Who becomes a surrogate for her brother's triplets on Friends? The pressure's on when she learns that Frank Jr. and Alice only have enough money to take one shot at implanting an embryo, but lucky for them, Phoebe winds up giving birth to triplets. That's right, 95% of you knew that was the answer. That means 8,098 people have made it this far and are ready for our final question. But first, are you enjoying sitcom trivia, but you want something a little more recent? No problem. We got a 2000s sitcom game for you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have $1,000 on the line in addition to the bonus SB and the giveaways that we always have. Also, quick reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day every single day. Second is clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. You can install and play games on your phone to earn SB. You can go to the Daily Tapjoy wall, which you should. Build that winning habit. Quick, easy to complete offers. Check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. It all counts towards your daily goal, but it all also will help you out right now because the Craft and Craze Team Challenge has begun. That means there is plenty of time to get involved and get your team the win. Earn points for your team as you earn SB for yourself in a variety of ways, including all the ways that you can earn SB in this app. Daily Trivia Live, Daily Trivia Challenge, Daily Tapjoy, and games. If you contribute at least 500 points to your team before the challenge ends at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday, January 18th, you will receive a gift card discount that gets bigger based on how well your team finishes. Also important to tell you that those different ways to earn are worth different amounts of points to your team. So mix it up. Try new things. Get involved in the chat there and see what your teammates are doing. And if your team wins, by the way, that bonus will be 300 SB discount on your next gift card. Means you can get a $5 gift card for just 200 SB. And I know you want to know where the scores currently stand. Here they are. This is where those scores currently stand. So as we can see, the Pottery Pros are off to an early lead. But there are fewer than 400,000 points separating the Pottery Pros at the top from the Knitting Ninjas at the bottom. And then, of course, trailing the Pottery Pros after that are Stitch Squad and Painting Pals. So it is anybody's game at this point. Get involved. You'd be surprised how quickly you can get the SB that you need and the team points, hence. Daily Tapjoy is a great way to do it. I have made the requisite points for my team using just Daily Tapjoy, and I've done it in about 15 minutes. If I can do it, you can do it. Get involved after the game by clicking the smaller version of this image to go join a team. It's nothing but a good time. All right? Okay, we made the deal. All right, here we go. We have 8,244 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 15,250 of you have stuck around till the end of this game, and there is one more question headed your way. It is worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q10. What is the name of Tim the Toolman Taylor's TV show on Home Improvement? Is it Build It, Tool Time, or Grunt Work? Might be looking at this right now going, oh? Given the number of accidents he has on set, it's far-fetched to believe the show continues to air, but Tool Time is apparently popular enough to earn Tim a good living. Tool Time is the answer. 8,183 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 13 SB in prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Woodstock 48, Mommy Pruitt 21203, BMB 12, Fred Woman 50.